to another My Little Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Bree. I'm here with my brother Bryson.
Hello.
My father Gary.
Hello.
And my mother Shelly.
Hi.
We are all back at it again. Pretty exciting. All together. Mom and Dad.
The gang's all
got
here.
home. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah. So, well, let's see. This week we've had actually several weekly peaks where you guys have not participated, which has been equally scary.
Well, you guys have done a fantastic job.
Fantastic
it was
job. I don't think people would have known. I mean, they just wouldn't have known. You guys did
like,
so
well.
well.
No, it's not quite as good.
No,
but like,
they wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, we've had fun.
It was without
we
a
had
hitch.
fun putting them together, and
doing a good job.
We have definitely missed your masterful editing touch.
Well, I don't know about that, but I will say what's really neat is that we now know that we don't always all have to be there to get something out. We all know now all the jobs and all the things that get the video out. So that's kind of exciting. That's another step for us. So
yeah,
it was good.
I found myself venturing
Achievement
into.
unlocked.
I've had to do jobs that I don't normally do, and they've been a lot of fun. Like I've had fun. I've done some. I usually just go through, set audio in, is my task. And we've been doing lots of weaving of the A and B's, and I've had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah,
I've watched you do it a lot, so it's like fun to try to do it myself, And then I found I really enjoyed dropping the footage just dry and figuring out kind of what the story is going to be has been kind of fun as well to do that.
Yeah, and I noticed you did something that I hadn't seen you do before, which is when you come to the end of a song, you just let it fall and just go dead quiet before you pick up the music again too.
Oh, okay.
So
in
that
the
was
back
cool.
of my mind, I'm like, I hear you saying you want it to go to complete silence. And I'm like,
sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, not all the time. Tastefully and everything in its place. But then I was like, for you, Mom. I did it. That's what I was like, for you, Mom.
Yeah, that was very good. It was very good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. If you... Huh?
I know there has been moments when you're like looking at a bunch of clips and you have like 10 clips like just like stacked on top of like all randomly, and then like you're taking parts from over here and putting them over here, and the whole time you're going, where's Mom? She usually figures all this out.
This is so confusing, Mom. I know. Mom has this really streamlined way of doing it.
Especially when we're weaving.
And there's usually only two things stacked on top of each other. I'm not kidding. We had stacks.
Oh, really?
And sometimes we'd stack.
Because we'd have these 2-camera shoots sometimes where we have those shoots, and then we're like, we want to get the B-roll in there, and it feels like it's just stacked on top of each other. You don't know what's playing. Like, I don't know. But it was fun.
You guys did good. Yeah, because not only did you have to do all the editing, you had to do all the work too. I mean, the physical work and and having to do all that with less people, that's a big task. And you guys rose to the occasion. Did a good job.
It was a lot of fun. We had Garen and Ellie. They really pulled through.
Garen and
they
Ellie,
did huge chunks.
Garen and Ellie are like the steady eddies, they get it. They just
They're like, we got casually 10 minutes. And we're like, we have 5?
What's even more crazier is they're like, we casually get 10 minutes. Hey guys, want to go to the lake this weekend?
Yeah, and you want to go to the lake? How do you have time for the lake? You have 12 minutes of footage. Edited footage. Oh my goodness, they're so good.
They're very good at what they do.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Azalea. That's what drives them forward.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. And they have a brand new baby, and they still do all that.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that something?
I know it. The
Crazy.
Azalea doesn't slow him down. She speeds him up.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, she gets her headphones on. She gets in there and she edits on the side.
And she's always reaching out to want to help. She is going to be quite the little worker.
The footage of her playing with her toys all around her, and the only thing she can focus on is the tape measure sitting right there.
Yeah, it was too close for her to grab.
That was cool.
That was awesome. I was like, look at her go.
She's like, I don't want no plastic. I want the real thing.
Yeah. Ellie said, I don't think we caught it on tape, but she grabbed the whole thing and picked it up too. Those things are heavy. Like I picked those things up. This is heavy.
Yeah.
She's like, she's gonna be muscle woman when she gets older.
Well, the cool thing is that Garen and Ellie don't have to buy her toys. They can buy their own tools, give them to her, let her play, and then, increase their tool supply as well at the same time.
Exactly.
Double whammy.
Double whammy. I love it.
Stocking filled with old wrenches. Perfect. I love it.
I feel like she'd be perfectly happy with that. All right. You guys have been on a trip. You've been on a trip throughout the U.S., I'd say.
We actually went through 19 states. So,
Now, did you count a couple of those twice? Or just,
no.
just
Well, if we counted them twice, then we would have been at probably 20 or 21. But,
wow.
Yeah, we started out at my mom's place.
No, I started here.
You did, yeah.
My trip started here, so.
Well, yeah, I guess mine ultimately did too.
Think about it.
We had the ashes from my father, which took, surprisingly, that took a long time to come back because we started planning, or Mom started planning, Grandma started planning the trip because she just she's always been like that. She likes to be on the road. She likes to go. She was a delivery driver in her day, and my dad was a truck driver. My brother's a truck driver, so everybody really likes to be on the road. So this is what she wanted to do, was kind of take the ashes around. But what was interesting is that it took, like, I didn't realize, but you just don't get them back in a day or two. It took 2-3 weeks or so just to get those back. And then as soon as we got them back, we started heading over. We went to the coast on the Pacific Northwest, and then we shot over to the middle of the United States, Minnesota, and where his folks were born. We showed a little bit of that on the video last week, and
Beautiful.
then we swooped on a different highway. We came down back around, and yeah, so we covered a lot. We did some filming. At first, everything's kind of sad. I mean, not kind of. It's sad, and it was. Nobody wanted to film anything. I certainly didn't. I know you didn't. But by the time we got through about halfway through the trip, we thought, okay, now we're kind of getting back where we can film some things and talk about some things. So. Yeah, and it was good. I think it was kind of neat. It was me and Gare, and then Grandma was with us, and then two of my brothers. And we traveled, from the Pacific Northwest to the middle together, and I think that was really healthy. We talked a lot about Dad and the stories of him, and it was a really good trip. And I know, Mom really felt good about that. She was happy about doing that too. So.
Oh, good. It sounded like it was a good trip, good healing trip.
Good trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Part of that, I guess.
Yeah, it's part of the healing process too. Just trying to adjust to
everything.
He's here and now he's not here. It's just a tough blow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, you did get some beautiful shots of where Grandpa came from.
Yes,
and it was so neat to see the history and this is where the great grandparents, and he grew up in really cool to see all that. It's beautiful land. Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Land is beautiful. You could, just in one of those pictures, you could sum up all the green that we have here.
I know. See that leaf? Yeah, it matches nothing here.
Yeah,
take all that green in the picture. It could match the entire place. And it's take all the green here.
That vibrant green too. I don't know if we really get that vibrant green here. Maybe for a brief moment when something first blooms. But we took more footage, and we've got more stories to tell too, which we will be doing in the next week or two.
As everything rolls out. Refresher of what was on last week's weekly peak. This is always a fight for me to remember what we did, but Garen and Ellie, they finished the chest build that they did, which was super cool.
Oh, yeah,
and it was it wasn't a chest. I thought it was a chest. It was a bench, actually. I had it
like for shoes under there.
Yeah, it was for shoes.
It's kind of fun watching them because you don't really know what they're doing. I mean, you get kind of a general idea, and then you're watching it kind of unfold, and that's a lot of fun. We enjoyed watching.
And we walked in there, and it just looks so cool in their house now.
So nice.
I mean, it looked good before, but oh my goodness, it's just. So classy in there. I feel like
they're getting the feel that they want. That rustic,
the warm feel. Real warm,
but just simple and clean looking, and just it's nice.
Yeah, I feel like that. You always wonder where to put the shoes. Coats and shoes are two things, aren't they? You're just like, where do I put these? Yeah. And I feel like that wall for them is going to be really something else.
Really nice.
Yeah, and I see like if we did that, it wouldn't matter. There'd be shoes in and out and above and beyond.
They'll be like.
They'll be just perfect, and they're going
in there. And who knows? It's just the perfect fairy comes through and perfects it for them.
There's only
and we're just like.
There's only 3 of them. Well, because we don't stack them all in one place, we scatter them entire house.
I think we're so focused on what we're going to be going to do, we just chuck the shoes. We're like, this is shoes.
The one thing I thought of was the coat rack. Now, we once had a coat rack, and I mean once, because it turned out to have coats on there that were years and years and years old that we just left there. So the coats just continued to build up on the coat rack, and we needed a bigger coat rack. No, but it just kept building up.
You might have saw that if you saw the haul redo that we did on the walls
yeah.
because we took those racks down because we got so tired of seeing
Like you
coats on coats on coats.
You'd have to like scoot out of the way because they were so thick. Like you could have pulled those coats off of the rack and like laid on them, and it'd have been a comfortable bed because it was so thick.
That's what we did. Guests would come over, no problem. We have plenty of coats.
Yeah, you need a coat.
If you
got a coat.
If you lost a coat, you just buy a new one because there's no way you could find them.
I know
That's true.
It is true.
It's
When
like,
we cleaned it up, it's
where-
like,
I haven't seen that in a long time.
we didn't know. I thought I lost that coat.
I know. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I'm sure their rack won't turn into that.
No.
They're much more orderly than we
they're
are.
way more organized.
Yeah. So you'd love to see it. Now, Marty, Melanie said, I know this.
English.
Marty said, sorry.
It's in English.
What is the reasoning for gluing and nailing the bench? Both. And I thought we have a carpenter among us.
Well,
So
I mean,
you could-
gluing, of course, adheres the surfaces of the metal, and then, of course, the binding part of it is the
wood.
screws or what did I say?
Metal.
That too. But yeah, binding the surfaces together, the glue does, which is really nice. But then the pin of a nail or a screw gives it a structural strength. So it actually binds it even further.
And it keeps it from squeaking too, doesn't it?
That's
Well,
what I
yeah,
thought it
when the
was, for
screws may
squeaky.
loosen up, then you
Or
could get
nails.
squeaking.
You don't
yeah.
get squeaking.
Yeah.
You don't get squeaking.
We were really hoping to have that room
Yeah.
farther along. But we really hope that we can do a lot of things.
All right.
So, and quite honestly, there's a lot that we filmed that didn't make it into the show because it's just plumbing. Like it just really didn't capture the attention. You know what I mean?
Boring.
And so when Gary and Ellie came over, we did that wall. So that seemed to be more exciting than anything else.
What did you think of that wall, Gary, when you came in?
Oh no, the silence is never a good thing.
Well, we may have mismeasured it. So there may be a bit of us moving it. But let me just
I
clarify.
don't know yet, but I think I remember it needed to be a little wider to get the door in.
Oh no.
But the wall
don't
is
know.
good.
Here's
The
the
wall is good. It's
I
just
the
do
wall's
know that
great. It's
me and
just not
Garen-
great.
It's straight up and down. It supports stuff.
We'll see. We might be moving it. But
You built it nicely.
Well, it's a good thing
and
you
you
guys
used a
showed
hammer
up.
and nail. Look at you swinging a hammer.
Yeah.
No nail gun
I can't believe I forgot nails.
for the nail gun.
Yeah.
Garen was like, he was looking down. He's like, you forgot nails? He's like, okay. So they were like straightening out nails, like, dang it, you know.
We hadn't done that in a while.
Yeah.
There were nails fleeing left and right and bending, but we got it in eventually.
No,
Eventually.
it really looks good.
Yeah. If it only was a few inches
Might
that
be in the
way, it
wrong
might have
spot.
been
It looks
scary.
great. It's just,
Let's see if we can get the door in there. So that's
we were
just-
Dad was just hoping when he was watching that, he's going, I hope there's enough room for that door. I hope there's enough room for that door.
well, okay, so I remember saying, well, Mom wasn't planning on putting a door on there. And I was like, oh, well, you said you were.
wasn't?
No,
weren't?
I asked.
No,
you were
he
like,
asked.
no door.
I asked.
And I was like,
You're
okay.
like, no door. And I was like,
But then Bryson was like, no,
I must have been talking about
we'll
something else.
We'll measure for the door. You were
I was
like,
like,
we'll
well,
measure for the door.
And if Mom doesn't want to put the door in, we don't have to put the door
Yeah,
in.
so I really
Leave it.
thought we had covered all the bases.
No door.
Now, here's the other option.
I don't
We
know.
do
Maybe
know
okay. I
door.
misunderstood.
No, I was probably just not in
Here-
my right mind when you asked me
here's
because
the other
I don't
option,
remember
though.
even the question. Sorry about that.
No,
That's
no,
my
it
fault
wasn't
then.
you because he was like, no, we'll plan for it. Like he was all
We
we
don't
tried.
do a door in there, but we pull the wall out further and L shape it.
L-shape the door.
No, the wall.
Kind of like
walk
the outdoor
around.
shower.
So you come in and you walk
I
around.
think you guys
it.
want a door. Look
I
at
think
them.
we'll
They
go with a
want
door
doors.
because,
They want
yeah,
doors.
I think so.
Oh.
Because there might be, other people staying there. Who knows too. We got so I'd say we.
That sounds good. We'll do the
That
door.
sounds like a good
Doors are good.
We might just have to shrink the door or move the wall.
We'll get the door shrinker, and we'll pull that tool out and we'll shrink that door down.
Because
Okay.
I was thinking about this.
Do you want the 2.0 or the 4.0
either-
shrinker?
We either move the whole wall, which me and Gary did not do. Just a cheesy little nail to the
You glued
ground.
it down
We
and
glued
nailed
it
it.
and we nailed it.
Yeah.
Like that wall is stuck.
Yeah,
fast
actually, you're
to
just
this-
fine. I have
the
a
floor.
plan in mind to if we have to. move it.
maybe we change the door. Maybe we make it more unique. Maybe we put it part of the closet.
Maybe you build the
closet
door.
door slides over.
Pocket door.
No,
No,
pocket door won't.
How about
That's a good idea. I
you
want
can
the
make a door,
closet door? Part of the closet door slides over the whole thing.
but we need it to lock. anyway,
slides
we'll
over.
think about it.
Box.
What else you got,
We'll do
Bree?
the mulling.
I don't know,
We'll
but
do the mulling.
I am mulling, and there's some possibilities there.
Like with the whole closet door.
Yeah, the whole closet door was a good idea. Just have a closet door all the
Slides
way
open.
across.
Yeah.
And then you just open up the sliding door, and hey, look, there's an entrance to a bathroom.
How'd
that get there?
I don't know.
That'd be the secret bathroom.
Do I get a say in this? Because I don't know.
Oh.
Well, we can make a closet door that'll lock.
Yeah, it will lock.
It sounds pretty elaborate. We just maybe
I'm kind
moved the
of
wall.
almost thinking,
I
they
like
could be like the doors for the
For the pantry.
for the pantry.
Where they slide over.
Uh-huh.
And in fact,
got
it can go all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, could go all the way to the ceiling
It
too.
could go all the way to the ceiling. And then it can cover up that upper part
Yeah.
a little bit too.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. We meant to put that wall there. We
But yeah, we
knew.
could do
Planned
that.
for this.
We
We didn't just
planned.
think about this on the spot.
Yeah.
We could-
Well, not to open up another subject or anything, or bring this one to a close.
Oh, have
But-
we closed it?
But let's see. Robin Dart said, "What's up with the Earth Bag outdoor tub? Has it been on hold for a while? Just curious. Love the show." And we are going to get back to it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
We-
been on
we
hold
stopped.
because we waited because Mom has some really cool
Yeah, she has
plans
so
for it.
many
We
cool
wanted to
ideas.
wait until she got back to do that.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't have minded if you guys would have done it, but you guys kind of
wouldn't
looked at
have done it
that.
without
You
you.
guys kind of viewed that as my project.
Well,
so I mean,
you've been so excited to have a
had
bottle
all the
wall
plans.
for so long,
You've
and
got
you were
all
like,
the plans and
Okay.
all set up the way you picture it.
she has
and
a
we want
hoard.
that vision.
This woman has a hoard of bottles.
Yeah, if
that
we
she
don't
has
do
been
it, we're going to be covered in bottles. 10 acres of
Swimming in
bottles.
them.
If we don't
will
build
be
that thing
swimming in them.
soon, it'll be bottle heaven around here. I tell you that.
People bring us their bottles. Like, did you guys look like you guys?
I'm
collect
like,
bottles?
no more bottles, please, no more
please.
bottles.
but you were so excited about that, so we're like, you know what? We'll pause it and we'll do we'll do something else.
It may
for
not be a
while.
bad idea to keep collecting them though, because I mean we could cover up for example the dead size. Well, we could start the building process of the aquaponics, covering that up.
That's
with the
right. We
bottles.
were gonna do
And I
bottles
wanted
with
to
that.
I wanted to use on that though. On that, I wanted to see if I couldn't figure out a design for the arch to design it in such a way where it's warmer in the wintertime and colder in the summertime.
Yeah, we'll
I
have to-
wanted to design something like that. Maybe it gives me more time to think about
Yeah,
it.
we'll have to think about that one. That's a good one.
We'll do the moly roly.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay, so now Mark Spears said, can we get an update on the hydroponics setup? Actually, we only have aquaponics. We don't do the hydro because hydro's without the fish. I know
Which-
this, right?
which-
That was
yeah,
right?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
nailed it. Nailed
Hydroponics,
it.
I would imagine, is a lot easier because you're not trying to manage keeping a live animal. You know, and it just.
But what I was
you
going to
just got
say,
plants,
though,
which are a
is
lot
that
better.
I believe the Wednesday video will be an update on Garen and Ellie's aquaponics. So we have a couple of them going. We've got Bryson's here in the
Garen's is doing
homestead.
good,
And
too.
then, Garen's on, and Garen and Ellie's on theirs. So, and his
Did they
friends.
get their fish?
Darren Ellie?
They
Yeah.
have fish.
They did.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've been in there for a while now.
Okay.
Everybody's fishing around. So, but I think that'll be coming out up on Wednesday. So we'll have a little update there on that for
really
you.
cool. That's going to be exciting.
Yes, for
His
sure.
system is gorgeous. My system looks like the trash pit compared to his system.
Oh, no.
Totally different design.
No.
Different designs.
Yeah. Let's see. And then we'll have curtains next week too. Shay and I, we put our heads together, and I ironed and she sewed, and it was fun. It was one solid. It was a group effort. She was the brawn, I was the brawn, and she was the brains. But it was a group effort. So that'll be coming out on not Wednesday but Friday. So that'll be coming out as well. So. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming down the pipeline to you. Mom said she's got some more footage from your trip stories and stuff that we're going to be telling. And then we also have all of the numerous half-finished projects that we're going to be getting around to finishing. So prepare yourself. We've got a lot to do. We'll have a lot to share with you. Actually, yes.
See?
Got one more. It's a little confusing. We changed the comments up. Okay, so Mad Sabunga says, Garen and Ellie, what do you think about making a cute growth chart with one of those pieces of cedar? You could get Shay and Bree to do some art on it and then hang it on the wall to watch Azalea grow. And I love that idea.
Oh, that's cool.
But I want to do one for Mom and Dad's room because I don't know if you know this. You probably do. but on the wall there, we have a growth chart of us.
We do?
We
Yeah,
do
we do.
in pencil.
We do.
Now, granted, I think it was
Right
one
on the
of
wall?
those-
Did I
Right on the wall.
Right on the wall.
Okay.
I think what it was
It's right next
we
to
were
the fake green screen.
we were at that
Yeah.
point where we were all growing.
Oh.
And I think that we were like, I'm taller than you. No, you're not taller than me.
Yeah,
And I think we
I'm
had
standing
that.
on my toes. You're not saying.
Yeah, so we have this really
That
weird. We're
happened.
like all approximately the same height. I mean, we got you're obviously the tallest of the group, and then all of us just kind
Which is
of we're just
surprising.
all the same. I feel like we're like all the same height. So there's only, and I'll show a picture of this because it's really funny because I was just a half inch shorter than you or something.
You're
at the
probably
time.
taller than I am now.
Oh, yeah, I
Gravity
am.
has caused me to shrink.
Yeah, that's what they all say. But anyway, but you have the growth chart. All mom, me, and you, Dad. I don't know
Yes.
if Karen's in there or not. We're all
he's
like
there.
the same height.
He's close to breast.
And then you put me purposefully a little bit shorter than you, and then you added in not taller than Dad or something like that on the side.
Sounds like
It made
you.
me think it would be really fun. I don't know if you guys are interested, but like have a growth chart for grandkids around there. I thought might be kind of
That'd be
fun to
nice,
have.
Yeah. What did we see? Somebody did something. We looked through a lot of houses of different family members. It was really a lot of fun. I thought we saw something that somebody was doing with the growth,
Growth chart. There was something.
but I can't remember what it was now. But anyway, it was something along those lines. Though that's unique instead of just right on the wall like that. So
Yeah. I was thinking I actually have something that we do.
Pins maybe that you stick in.
The people
You probably want something that won't fall out eventually, because that would be a bummer.
have a pen sticking out of your head and a little flag that says, "I'm shorter than Dad." And then just the
That's
next
what mine
pen's
said,
down
and
here.
I think you purposefully put yours away just a tiny bit shorter than you, because I think we were having the discussion.
that would be lying and dishonest.
That would be you, Father. But I'm just saying, it'd be like you to put it slightly underneath you.
Hey, let the facts speak for themselves.
what
What was
facts?
documented was
They're
documented
father facts, slightly tinted.
without exaggeration.
Anyway, well, we really appreciate you hanging out with us and being a part of our family, and we'll be back again on Wednesday for hopefully that aquaponics update. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.